Well, everyone, it looks like the iPhone 14 series are going to be having some pretty big updates this time around, and in my opinion, the iPhone 14 Pro is probably going to be one of the biggest improvements in the iPhone lineup in a very long time. I would say probably since the iPhone 11. The iPhone 12 product, pretty big redesign, but the iPhone 14 could actually be more than a redesign. Internally, it looks like it's going to be having some pretty big changes. Now, the iPhone 14 Pro, from these rumors from a lot of different places stating that the iPhone 14 Pro could have the most amount of RAM on any iPhone ever. Now with the iPhone 13 and iPhone 12, both of them, the top tier models, have 6GB of RAM, which is a lot of RAM to have on an iPhone. But now it looks like the iPhone 14 Pro is going to go up again to 8GB of RAM. Now in my opinion, that's a ton of RAM, and if the iPhone 14s, the base models, stay at 4GB, that's going to be twice the amount of RAM on the Pro series of devices. Now my thing is, what is Apple going to be doing with that 8GB of RAM? You really only need 4GB. The iPhone 13 is, more than fast enough and has more than enough capability to handle pretty much most applications in the background. Very few apps close even on my iPhone 11, and that still has 4GB of RAM as well. Even on my iPhone XR, it's still a pretty smooth experience. So what is Apple going to be doing with that more RAM? Well, some people are stating that it could be, used for that, additional camera lens. It could be used for that additional camera resolution we could be filming in, quite possibly 8K resolution on the back, which I think would be awesome. However, there could be another change, and this specific change would probably go for that multitasking, the split screen multitasking. Now I know this is crazy and I know this is more of a software thing, but there really isn't any crazy inherent reason for the iPhone 14s to have 8GB of RAM. I do understand more RAM the merrier, I'd love it. There's probably some other things on the back end, maybe it could be a little bit better here and there in managing applications and, maybe more features, but I don't really care too much about. But the thing is that for I think a lot of people out there, split screen multitasking could be one of those things that could be a very easy way to flex the iPhone 14 Pro. We could say, hey, this iPhone has this next, big RAM increase, and because of that, we decided to port over split screen multitasking from our iPads to this specific, iPhone, because now it can probably handle it, or whatever the case they can say. And now that we have, no notch, basically that notch up top with that hole punch and this little sensor next to it, I don't even know what to describe it as, that could be a really big reason for people to pick up the iPhone 14 Pro over the iPhone 14. If I'm somebody and I currently own the base model iPhone 13 and I see that the 14 Pro has no notch, it just has that hole punch display, it has still the 120Hz everything, it has more RAM, better battery life, and it has that split screen multitasking, option, I would 100% go and update to it. That would be a really cool feature, and there could be a possibility Apple will, suit that for the Pro models, although it is a software feature that could be coming in iOS 16. But in my opinion, this would be a really cool thing if Apple were to go ahead and actually do this. So that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.